Hey everybody, in today's video we're going to be looking at the DST or Daylight Savings Times settings on our Casio G-Shock Mudman. This is the GW-9010 Solar Mudman Module 3150 from Casio. So if you look at my date, it's 3/16 and my time is 7:18 p.m. I can tell you that is off by 1 hour. I'm in an area that observes daylight savings. In daylight savings, I should have sprung forward on March 12th, but my clock is off by 1 hour. So I figured I would do this video to show you how to adjust your DST settings on your watch in the event that you're in the same situation as me. It's pretty simple. If I would have had this set correctly, I wouldn't have had to worry about it because this watch has an auto feature on it, and as long as you've got your home city set correctly, it should automatically update for you without you having to go in and adjust these settings. We're going to be looking at that. We're going to start by pressing and holding the adjust button. It is the top left button on the watch. We're going to press, we're going to hold it for a couple seconds. Well, there we go. After a couple seconds, you should start having your home city blinking. This is really key. You want to make sure your home city is set correctly because if it's not, your DST settings can be off as well as your world time settings can be off. Mine is actually set correctly. Mexico is the closest home city to my location. Now what I need to do is I need to press the mode button. It's the bottom left button on the watch. I'm going to press it one time. I don't need to change my home city. The next value that you have is your DST setting. It's hard to tell what you're on, but there is a little DST indicator blinking over here on the bottom right hand side. If you look at mine, you can tell that my DST setting is off, and that's why I'm behind by 1 hour. If I'm in daylight savings time, this should be on, or it should be set to auto so that it automatically knows that I'm in daylight savings time. I'm going to use the bottom right button while this value is blinking to change my values. Now I'm going to tilt this over. If you've got this watch, I don't know if yours is like mine, the buttons are very hard to push, but if I press the bottom right button, I can choose either on. You'll notice when I switched it to on, my hour went up by 1, which is correct. I just sprung forward. I don't have to do on. On would mean that whenever I fall back in the fall, I'm going to have to go in and adjust it back manually. I could press start and stop one more time, and I can set it to auto. You'll notice that when I set it to auto, it still didn't adjust my time because it knows that based on today's date and based on my home city, it should be 8:20 p.m. This is really the setting that you should have this set on if you're in an area that observes daylight savings time. Once you've got it set correctly, in my case, I'm going to leave it on auto. My time is correct. All I'm going to do is I'm going to press the adjust button, and I've successfully confirmed my changes. And in my case, I've sprung forward and turned on daylight savings time. You can see now that my time is correct, and I've got this DST indicator on my main watch face for the timekeeping mode that tells me that I am in daylight savings time. Pretty simple stuff. As always, I hope the video helps. Thanks for watching.